give you my thought of the Manny Pacquiao and the Mayweather fight, and if there should be another rematch, and the whole fallout and analysis of this recent fight, and tell you and share about the story. So we actually didn't have any trouble with getting the pay-per-view. A couple of us got to watch it together. Um, so we ordered food and everything. Got to watch a fight. The 200 cards. The second fight, I forgot who it is, but was not too bad. Actually, that had more action, I would say. And so the bad thing of this fight, and I was at first trying to defend that it wasn't as bad because it went 12 full rounds. But then when you think and take a step back, you're like, Manny Pacquiao didn't land too many punches. He was average at best, like the other guys. The other guys were around 19% too, landing on punches. Now, and I think it was more amazing that you got to see so many celebrities there. It was like the who's who at the fight. If you were there, it's like, okay, at least you could say you were there. If you ordered the pay-per-view an hour or two, I think, before, a lot of people was having trouble trying to get the fight. And the funny thing is, they delayed about 45 minutes for this. They weren't used to having this many pay-per-views ordered. They were estimating about 4 million buys, so that's quite a bit. 4 million times roughly $100. You're looking at least $400 million, and that's what they're splitting roughly, 60-40. So, and Mayweather got his $100 million that night. 9 figures, like, what do you want? Same goals, that's good. Nice for him. Didn't have a problem with that. Record breaking and all this. Lots of people made money. There was a nice economic impact for Las Vegas and everybody, both camp. My problem was with Manny Pacquiao, and just letting you know, I was actually supporting and saying I think Pacquiao should be able to win if he sticks to his game plan of volume punching and everything, and don't let up. You gotta keep being aggressive. You have to be the aggressor, because you don't want to depend on the judges in this case if you want to win. And so there was so many mistakes in Pacquiao's camp, and just letting you know, he's getting sued for not reporting his shoulder injury. The problem I have with this is that I don't think you're going to have 4 million pay-per-view buys, because if you knew Mayweather is going to be fighting a guy that's not 100%, and also it kind of made like a case like Manny Pacquiao, I hate to say, like, he says he's a Christian, right? He's faith, he was converted in all this. And so in this case, if he's saying that he didn't want to lie or hide anything, it's kind of, I don't know, it kind of left a bad taste. And I read some people in Twitter and all in social media was feeling the same way, like he stole, like those two guys kind of stole the fun out of boxing, and these two did not put up a show. And I guess they were saying they couldn't delay, because if he had to get that shoulder surgery, that would have been 9 to 12 months. So he had about $120 million reasons why to not say anything, because that's money that's on the table, and Manny didn't want to lose that opportunity, and probably his advisors are saying the same thing. So I guess in that sense, he kind of stole that money and was kind of dishonest in that sense. And that's where it was very sad and disappointing, because you expected something like this not from him. But I guess if you're an athlete or competitor, you're going to want to try give it your best. And in the press conference, if you're saying this was your best, I don't think this was your best. If you're saying this was your best because you were injured, okay, well, sure, maybe I could believe that. But if you weren't injured, I think you would have had a better game plan and all that. Now, the only difference is you weren't going to be probably moving as fast or well because it seemed like your footwork wasn't there. But your punches would have been there. Your volume punches would have been there. Sure, you would have probably been 19% or something, but some of those power punches could have been there too, and could have probably did some more damage where Mayweather can't run as much or dance. So that was a little frustrating to watch. Like, this wasn't that great. Sure, it was 12 rounds, but both guys ended up not getting any blood, got no cuts. They were clean. If you look at the before and after photos that's on the internet, like how they went in the ring and how they finished, they look the same. Like they didn't even fight that night. So it was really odd to see how much. And now with the aftermath, it just didn't look good for Manny Pacquiao at the end. And so right now he's out for 9 to 12 months with a shoulder injury, and he's going to get surgery. And then with that information that he didn't disclose, he's getting sued too. So that hopefully, well, we don't know how much they're suing him for, but it will be interesting to see how much he's still going to come out ahead even with this lawsuit. But yeah, I don't think I would pay for another rematch between those two. I think the biggest winner of that night is UFC, because this is why boxing doesn't look good. And if these were your two marquee guys, it was a bad, because I only wanted to see this fight because this was a build-up of 5+ years. I thought Pacquiao probably could make it entertaining. It's a great debate, offense versus defense, and which one's better. Obviously Mayweather's defense was better and he won. I would change the rules personally with boxing. If you want to draw a bigger crowd and you want bigger names and stuff like that, the only way you're going to win is whether you quit or a knockout. That's simple. Get rid of the judges and make it simple. You quit by having your trainer or someone in the corner throwing the towel for you, or you have to get knocked out. That's as simple, because I don't think Mayweather would be that effective or good as a boxer. He knows how to work the system and the point system, and that's how he knows how to win. So go ahead and like, share, comment, subscribe if you would pay for a rematch, if you want to watch a rematch, and what you think should be next for these two boxers. Again, go ahead and like, share, comment, subscribe to support this channel and get more videos. Thanks.